The antlers. I can't stand how much I love it. I can't stand it. Hey, welcome on in. Welcome to Simple Beauty with Tasha. I'm Tasha Girl, and we love all things beauty. You can call me Pinky today. The lips actually match the shirt. I didn't even do that on purpose. Like, it just happened, but it's so cute. And then the eye look, it's all matte, but it's still colorful. Usually with an all matte look, I feel it's usually, you know, browns and very neutral. But today we did colorful, but all matte. We did that, girl. We did a good job. So Vlogmas is finally here. I've got so much in store, and I would absolutely love it if you would become a part of the family by clicking the subscribe button, the post notification bell. I cannot wait for us to become family. I can't wait. Let's just go ahead and do it right now, girl. Today is the day. Me and you and me, we like this. I want to show you the palette I used. I want to show you how I got this gorgeous glow on my cheeks. And then the lip gloss is real special. So I want you to see that too. That's the reason I'm not going to hold you up. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Hey girl, hey. We Rudolph today. How cute, right? I love it. In Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what was Rudolph's girlfriend's name? I think I'm her and she is me. Yeah, so cute. I've already applied my moisturizer and the SPF primer that I always use. So now we're going to go ahead and apply the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Today we're going to do an all matte look. Let's see if I can get the mirror a little closer. I really enjoyed the all matte look week that I did. I really enjoyed that. So I wanted to get back to it at least just today. I'm not doing all matte looks all week, but I thought today would be a nice day to do one. So it's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays we always have Simple Beauty Scented, and it's Tuesday, so we have it today. I've got these new products that I want to talk about today. I have thoughts, so we'll get to that. But first, let's use the Natasha Denona. Girl, this palette is dirty. Can I wipe it off? Can I at least wipe the palette off so it's not dirty when I show it to you? My goodness. The Natasha Denona My Dream palette. I like this palette because the shades are, you know, my kind of shades. And I feel like I can use really everything in this palette. So it's one that I really do enjoy. We're going to, of course, do an all matte look. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're going to start off with the Reffer Shodo 00 brush. And we're going to dip into this shade called Edgy. So this is a bit of a fluffy brush. It's a pinched brush. And Edgy is one of those cream to powder shades right there. So I'm not going to get much payoff, and that's what I'm looking for. I don't want it to be, you know, too much right there, but I do want a little something right there. So we're gonna do the other side, and I'm keeping it just real tight right there in the corner, just like that. And I'm just doing this because I feel like it'll give me just a slight bit of shadow. I always need, if not smoke, I need shadow. Like I need one or the other at all times. So my looks won't have a bright shade all the way over to the edge. I don't care for it. So at least not on me. I'm saying I don't care for it on me. Like it may look great on you. I'm sure it does. But for me, I'm not a fan. So we're going to go right next to that deep shade that we laid down. Place this shade called Instinct. And I'll show it to you in a second. But I'm just placing it right there. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, this one I put a little more than this one. I'm going to stop there. So Instinct is this shade. So this is called Instinct, and that's what we just put on our lid. And next we're going to, okay, and then next to that shade, we're going to use this one. And it's called Carp DM or something like that, girl. I really like this Sephora brand brush number 14. It's a pinched brush and it is really great for laying down color on your lid. And that's called a shader brush, but it's really great for that. And we're gonna take that shade, which is a bit peachy, one of my favorites. I love a peach shade, and put that down on our lid. Man, look at how much pigment. Wow, that's really nice. There's a shade in this palette called Familia. Let's swatch it because I'm not sure if this is the shade that I want to put in my crease. It could be, yeah, I feel like it may be a little dark. I'm gonna use a light hand and a fluffy brush. This is the Sephora number 24. And it's round, it's not pinched, and it's fluffy, but it's small. And that is good for me because I have hooded eyes, as you already know. It's a bit much. Yeah, that works out. So this is actually an all matte look that has a lot of color. You know, a lot of times we'll do an all matte look that is very neutral, but this one has a lot of color. And I like that. I like how it's a bit different in that way. You know what I'm saying? I really like that. If you own this palette, when was the last time you used it? It's a really, 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 really good one. The pigment is great, of course. The formulas are really great inside. And as you can see, it's very versatile. If you own it, let me know if you own it and if you use it regularly. This is the Fenty Beauty Concealer in the shade 410. Lately, I've had interest in trying a different concealer. So if you know of a nice concealer that's full coverage, please let me know. I'd be really interested in checking it out. Right now, we're going to put a little brow gel in our brows to let that concealer sit for a moment. Do you like all matte looks for yourself, or do you mostly put shimmer on your lids? I used to be a just all shimmer all the time girl. Like, I love to glisten and glitter and shimmer and all of that. So I love shimmers on my lid. But when I did that all matte look week, it really opened my eyes to how much I really like all matte looks. Like, I never thought about it before in like terms of something that I would do, you know, kind of regularly. It just, I never thought about it. I'm going to use this powder puff, something I'm not the biggest fan of, but I own it, so I'll use it occasionally. I actually purchased this from the Danessa Myrick site when I purchased the number 10 Color Fix Sticks, because that particular shade is only on her website and I really wanted it and I needed free shipping. I cannot stand to pay shipping. It was actually a 2-pack powder puff, this one and a smaller one, that put me over the threshold for free shipping. You know, this is not something that I would normally buy, but I went ahead and purchased it that day for the free shipping. I really love this one size powder. I've got the shade Dark 3R. We're gonna load up our brush. It looks like that. I can't help myself, girl. This bronzer it's got me in a chokehold. Like, I gotta use it. Like, it's just, it's so good. It is so good. I gotta use it. Do you own this bronzer? Have you tried it? Let me know. I would love to know, especially if you are my skin tone or around my skin tone and this is your shade and you own it. Let me know, girl. Or just even if you don't, like if you have a different shade, let me know what you think of this bronzer, because I don't want anybody just to take my word for it. Like, let us know down in the comments, do you own it? If you do you feel the same way about it that I do? I was thinking we would do highlighter today in the place of blush. So this is the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Glow Seeker highlighter in the shade Ethereal. This is so luxe feeling. The packaging is so luxe feeling. I've got this old brush. This is an old brush, y'all. It's very old. It's the number 92 and it's the Sephora brand brush. I found this at TJ Maxx, like probably 3 or so years ago. Girl, that's so pretty. Check that out. But I really love the fluffiness of it and the way that it applies highlighter. As you can see, like, it just does such a great job. It places it well and it gives enough of the pigment. Like, it's just, It's so pretty. I really like this brush. They stopped making this brush for whatever reason, and I really think they should bring it back. They actually, let's see if I have it up here. They made another version of it when they redid the packaging, because this is back when the silver used to be on the brush. Now it's just all black. So they changed the packaging and got rid of this brush, but made another brush that is in the same shape, but it's not fluffy. That's the problem with that brush. I own it somewhere and it's not fluffy. It just doesn't do as good of a job. All right, so let's do the brows and then we will spray the face. Alright, so I went ahead and did my brows. I applied mascara, eyeliner. I think when you apply highlighter and then spray your face with your setting spray, it just makes the highlighter like glow like it's supposed to glow. You know, it just settles it into the skin and it just looks so good. I love that. I think highlighter is not talked about hardly at all on social media anymore, but I still love it. In my last video, I told y'all about these lip glosses. These are the Pat McGrath lip glosses that were $10. $10. They were only $10 on the Macy's website one day last week. Actually, it was a few days last week until they sold out. But there were 4 shades available. I picked up 4. And I am so glad I did. I have said more than once on this channel that I've heard such good things about the Pat McGrath lip glosses, but I didn't own any because they're so expensive, you know, and I need them to be discounted. Well, $10, that's a discount. That's drugstore pricing. So yeah, I picked up 4 shades. Check out my last video where I swatched all the shades, told you the shade names. That's in my last video. But let's take this shade right here. This one is called Secret Lover. Oh my goodness, look at that. These lip glosses are thick. That's my favorite. I love a thicker lip gloss. That's the reason I love Buxom lip glosses so much. They have a thicker formula. I could probably get away with no lip liner. I'm gonna put on a lip liner because it's me, you know. That's just, I have to have it. But I could probably definitely get away with not wearing one. So good. I can see myself buying a lot more, but I really do need to calm down. All right, it's Tuesday and it's time for Simple Beauty Scented. This purchase was out of sheer curiosity. I really wanted to see what these Rare Beauty fragrance layering bombs would be like. I was just so curious about it. So I purchased 4 and we are going to talk about all 4 of them. Full disclosure, I've already tried all 4 and I do have thoughts. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's start with the Woody Oak. That's the one in the green packaging, just like that. What you do is you remove the cap, turn it over. It's got one of those little poker things that you use. You know, you've ever had like a ointment or something. You take it and poke that open and then you just squeeze out the product. So it is woody. It is a woody smell. And it's a bit masculine. I think that this is one that I feel indifferent about. I don't love it and I don't hate it. But it's a very woody smell. From the Sephora website, the notes are patchouli, oak moss, and dry woods. Yep. Yep. That's what it smells like. It smells very woody. It smells like a man's cologne. Oak moss, yeah. It's just a very woody, deep fragrance. Would I wear this? Well, what would I pair it with? You know, I don't have any fragrances that smell even close to this that would pair well with this that I can think of. Like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. You know, it's okay. I'm actually considering returning this. I'm not sure, but let's go with the Fresh Bergamot next. So that's the one in the blue, like a light sky blue packaging, Fresh Bergamot. Let's get the notes. All right, so the notes are bergamot, green tea, and cedarwood. I gotta put this on the skin because it doesn't project as much as that other one. It just doesn't project much. Yeah, I smell the green tea. Y'all, I think I was expecting these to, I don't know. I think I was expecting these to smell more like fragrances that I definitely could pair with things that I already own. But when I smell this and the woody oak one, I don't have anything that would pair with it. And with this one, this is almost like a skin scent. Like, is that what it's supposed to be? Like I barely smell it. Girl, I'm pretty certain I'm returning this one. I don't know. I have to think about it. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I can barely smell it, so I think I do need to return it. It is what it is. So the next one is Floral Peony Blossom. And it's like this blush pink packaging. Okay, girl. And let's get the notes on this one. Freesia, Peony, Musk Blossom. I'm gonna put this on too. Now this one I like. This just smells like flowers. Very, very floral, very pretty. I'll keep this one. This I can see pairing with my fresh fragrances, with my floral fragrances. You know, it's pretty. This one I really do like. This I'll probably keep this one and layer it with probably several fragrances that I own. It's got Freesia, Peony, and Musk Blossom. Yeah, this is really nice. I like this one. Do I need this? Probably not. Do I need any of these? Do you need them? Probably not. If you were thinking about these, probably you're okay with skipping it. I like the idea of these. You lay it down and you then spray your fragrance on top, and it makes your fragrance, whatever you spray on it, project more, maybe last longer, give it a different kind of scent profile to the fragrance that you spray on top. Like, I get it. I understand and like the idea of these. I like the idea, but you know what? If I'm missing the mark, if there's something about these, you know, that I'm not getting, let me know. I understand. I may not really get it. I may be wrong about how I'm thinking about them. You know what I'm saying? So if you know something I don't, girl, just let me know. This one I'll keep. This one, no, I'm sorry. Fresh Bergamot, that'll stay there. That's going back. The Floral Peony Blossom, I'll keep. This Woody Oak, I don't know. I like the scent. That's the problem. The problem is that I do enjoy the scent. I just don't have anything to pair it with. But it's nice. I love it. Like, if my husband smelled like this, I like that. You know, it'd be cool. I would probably be all in his neck. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice fragrance. But is it for me? I'm gonna put it in the middle of the table, girl, because I don't know. Now this one. I had high hopes. Amber Vanilla. I had high hopes. You know what? I take that back. I'm going to apply this to my skin, and I'm going to try not to have a preconceived notion about it. Even though I've tried it before, I'm going to act like I haven't. All right, the other hand, I'm putting it on, rubbing it in. No ma'am, no ma'am. Okay, so here's the other thing. So let me get the notes first before I say anything. Let me tell you the notes. This is in the tan kind of packaging, and the notes are bergamot, vanilla, and candied amber. Okay, here are my thoughts. The note that I think most people get excited about, the note that you hear the most about on social media is what? Vanilla. Vanilla. Vanilla is the note. So the fact that this smells like bergamot, ambery, and vanilla is like an afterthought in this scent. No, to me, this misses the mark. This should smell so much more like vanilla, and it just does not. It doesn't. I brought up my Burberry Goddess. The top note is vanilla, the middle note is vanilla, the bottom note, vanilla. So this is your vanilla fragrance, right? I love this stuff. It is beautiful. We're gonna spray it on top of this and see what happens. I'll let it air out and we'll see what happens. I know what this smells like. This is one of my favorites. So we'll see if the amber vanilla makes it smell better, different, whatever. We'll see. I'm trying to be fair. I'm gonna give it another minute to dry down. I wanna be very fair. It doesn't smell any different. I don't care for this by itself, and it doesn't make this very, very vanilla fragrance smell any different. I kind of, sort of, in a very faint way, smell that amber kind of scent from this. Very, very, very faint. I almost hate to even mention it because it's so faint. But yeah, y'all, I'm returning this. Like, I needed to enhance what I'm doing instead of not being able to smell it or not really enhancing. Again, if I'm missing the mark, if I am missing what these are supposed to be about, whatever, let me know, because I don't see the point. I like the idea. I just don't see the point. I may keep this one. This is the woody fragrance, the woody balm, because I really like the scent. What will I do with it? I don't know. I may try it with different fragrances to see what happens. I don't know. Which one would I even try? Instead of returning it just straight off the rip, I'm going to give it a chance with a few fragrances that I own and see what I come up with. But the Floral Peony Blossom, this one is gorgeous. So I'm excited to see what this may do, you know, with my floral fragrances. But girl, these two, they're going back for sure. They're just not, they're not what I need. I don't need these. If you had FOMO about these, I hope this review helped you. Also, if you own any of the scents, please let us know down below what you think. So that's the video today. Thank you so much for being here. I really love the colorful but matte look we came up with today. It's so cute. And the highlighter. Love that. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Please check out the videos that are popping up on your screen right now. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would really love it if you would go ahead and subscribe, hit that post notification bell. I've got so much coming up in the month of December. I've got new ideas for January, so please go ahead and subscribe. I would not want you to miss a beat. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Happy Vlogmas. Please stay safe and always be blessed. Bye-bye.